Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Where are we? It's a Triple Radio Show, an alternative means of psychedelic masturbation. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will B. K. here from S.STREET Media, here in Brooklyn, Queens, whatever your GPS tells you. And yeah, what's going on, everybody? You know, everybody looking at my new teeth, my teeth. I never want to get used to these things, you know, so they look all right for now, but, you know, it'll do. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's fine. It's really shitty weather outside. It's raining and stuff.
Sure is.
You can, I think I'm peeing on myself. I can't, you know, I don't know the difference.
It looked like that earlier.
It's all psychological and whatnot. But, you know, it is. What's going on, Yvette? How you doing, honey? Wow, everybody's coming in. I appreciate y'all coming in on the late version of Trip Over and stuff. Yeah, we're only going to probably just do an hour. Maybe 3 hours. No, you know, I'll stick to one. We'll see what's going on. Anyway, what's going on? This your boy Will B. K, like I said, but I have to go around the corner, let everybody know what Trump said. He's going around the corner, we're turning around the corner.
Yeah, we're turning that corner.
Turning the corner. So let's turn the corner, and we're going to come in here with our cuddlist specialist up in here. Al, she's got the pretty dreadlocks and whatnot. And buxom stuff. That's Genergy right there.
Hey, everybody.
Genergy. Are you gonna do your custom? Yeah, she does with the little peace sign.
I've been trying to not do that in the last picture. I mean, it's a nice thing to say. It's not like this. I'm not doing that.
So you
I'm
know,
saying peace. You don't want me to say peace. So.
And you know, Hardy Brooklyn is not going to be with us tonight because he's having heart surgery or foot surgery, but I hope he gets better. And Hardy. We will probably be seeing him next week. You know what I'm saying? But we have two people sitting in with us. We have a good-looking guy here. You know, he's a
good-looking guy.
Yeah, well, I'm good-looking too. Yeah, you know, that's Tom Cruise. You know, you can be Tom Cruise. I can be Leo. Maybe, Leo? Maybe. No.
Very good-looking.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean
somewhere
if
in there.
You feel that, and you
somewhere in there. Yeah, well, anyway, personal trainer extraordinaire Justin's in here. Everybody.
How are you?
Yeah.
Welcome, Justin.
And
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course, the lady of the evening. Of course, she is so diabolically sexy. You know, she is just a machine to be. She's the DJ of the Sultan songs. I mean, even she makes the devil make his head nod when she plays her shit. DJ Karen Von Ketamine.
Hello.
We had a little difficulty electronically, so she will not be able to play tonight.
Not tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe next time, though. I promise.
Maybe next time. But she still said, you know, she still came through and sat with us and whatnot. And we're having some Cuervo. And
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Cuervo. Shoot. But anyway, but thanks for coming through, and she'll be.
Thank you guys for having me.
You know, and she'll be DJing. You know, other times when
in the near future.
And whatnot. But everything is good, Karen?
Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome considering this weather today. But, you know, I'm a little hungover. Just a little.
Shoot. What are you hungover on?
You know, just working on music, working on new productions.
What's your inspiration when you're doing your mixes and stuff?
You know what? Let me just say, recently I had gone through a breakup with my now ex-fiance. Mm-hmm. So all of the harder trap shit I've been playing and all of the more like aggressive stuff has really been my inspiration, and be like, fuck you. And instead of holding myself back, let me do what I want now. You know what I mean? You know, happy without you, boo.
Yeah. Those things happen. Fucking dick sandwich. How do you cheat on Karen Bond? What's wrong with these motherfuckers, boy?
Bad move.
I know, so. Well, one man's is another man's, whatever it is,
It's her
Or a
own
woman.
growth from
Or a
it.
woman.
Right, no, yeah, because it's all about you. It's your growth that comes from that. You have to have shitty experiences to know what you like and what you don't.
Right.
You know you don't like that, what you just came from. So you go in a different direction away from that into something better that serves
Honestly,
you more.
I feel like I've had more opportunities now than ever since that happened. So
course.
it is a blessing in disguise. So whoever's watching, who's going through these type of things, a breakup or anything like that, or you guys are saying, hey, this is what is it called, cuffing season, like, love yourself first,
Right.
please, because you don't know what doors will be open. Once you love yourself, you're gonna get everything you're manifesting right now.
I dig it.
And especially if you don't already love yourself, you don't have that love to give to someone else in the first place.
Exactly.
So you have to find it within first, and then it just pours out of you.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Dr. Science.
You know what?
Dr. Science.
No,
please teach us the infinite ways
you see how
of the
taken he is by you,
force.
because you're saying what you're saying, and he's, oh yeah, and I'm saying, oh yeah, and then he's a smart ass about it. I'm
Oh,
being
my
a know-it-all because I'm having conversation with you, and his name wasn't at the beginning of the sentence.
Ooh, I felt that. I felt that.
I like that shit.
That one gave me the shivers.
I'm saying. Ooh, shiver again, mate. We have
Shiver.
shit. Woo.
I can't shiver
We're
too
all
hard.
breezy up in here.
It's windy in here.
So this is what we're gonna do. We usually, how we start off Trip Over Radio Show, we usually start off with some trippy news, and then what is trippy news? Trippy news is different articles and different stories of things that you're not gonna find anywhere in any regular news outlet.
Interesting goings-on.
And we talk about it, and we just want to tell you what other strange and unusual things are going on out there in the world and shit. So, did you know that do you have an iPhone?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, damn.
See, they're from a younger generation.
Very young generation.
Yeah,
We have the
we're
iPhones.
we're
We have
we're
the- We have the
droids.
Androids.
We're still R2D2s up in this motherfucker.
Oh boy, R2D2.
So yeah, shit.
Yes, indeed. We
Yeah,
are.
you know what I'm saying? That's us. So anyway, did you know the iPhone app actually has an app where it if the police pulls you over, it actually start recording. So but you have to download that particular system. I think it's called Police.
Yeah.
And what you do is you download it, and then you have the program, and then when you get pulled over, just say, Siri, I've been pulled over by the police, and then what happens?
She starts recording. Right?
It starts automatically recording. If it's playing music, the music cuts down. The lights go black, and then something. I think it goes do not disturb.
Does she hide your stash too? With the,
That you have
That
to take
would've
care
been
of while
cool.
you're mentioning it to
You
her
know.
that you're being pulled over. Like,
you need the car to do that. Like, where's the car to do that?
Yeah.
Oh
So-
shit, the police.
Well, just in good, but it's good shit to have. If it just automatically just starts recording on the whole interaction and shit like that. So
Honestly, like, if I'm pulled over, the first thing I'm gonna do is take out my phone. Like Siri, like before Siri, you know what I mean? I'm like, shit, it's the police. Let me,
Right.
you know what I mean?
and on top of that, once it starts recording, it sends an email or a text to a designated person of your choosing, letting them know you've been pulled
what's going
over.
down.
And then it also will send one back once the recording stopped that it stopped recording. So that's good. See, I'm still not getting.
That's definitely very valuable because if something goes wrong, you have video evidence.
For sure.
Yep.
That's why I have something like that installed on my car.
Shit is getting crazy.
Well, what do you
out
have?
there.
What do you have?
My car?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a Crown Victoria.
Oh no. I'm saying what do you have?
Oh, I have this whole system installed. I have rear camera, front camera, dash camera.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
Sean
anything
Connery.
that goes down, you're gonna have.
Oh
a
yeah.
full record
I mean,
of it, and
it
it's
is
not
a
gonna be your
police
word
car that I
against them.
have. So.
Oh shit.
Shit, I thought Sean
And it's my first car, by the way.
Wow.
I know I look
Oh.
older than I am, but
Shit. I thought
He's a
Sean
baby.
Connery was dead. Shit.
no, he's not. He's alive actually.
I know.
Through me.
Do you? Shit.
He's been
Yeah.
reincarnated through you.
Okay. And also, one of my favorite things that we like talking about is drugs. So, did you know that Oregon actually became the first state to decriminalize hard drugs like cocaine and heroin?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There's a national, I mean, there's pretty much been a national movement to try to soften or lessen charges on harder drugs. So it's just like weed. It was just passed at this election that just passed, and that the voters actually of Oregon became the first state to decriminalize the possession of small amounts of street drugs like cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamines. So-
Mind your business. Let people do what they want to do.
So yeah.
Well, you know it's gonna be lit as fuck over there now.
Sounds like
'cause-
that's where I'm going. That's where my next vacation.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that means 20s. I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna, you know, you know,
Go to a
50s.
dispensary for it.
you know. So yeah.
Oh my god,
So
that's
I
insane.
heard about those in Colorado. The the vending machines now.
Oh, yeah.
They just started doing
I mean-
vending machines that you can go up and
Yeah.
get your cannabis.
Of
Yeah.
course. I mean, my coach actually lives in Denver.
Okay.
So he tells me all the time that he goes to these vending machines to get marijuana and all these things. Like the machines that have Coca-Cola. You
Yeah.
can get
Yeah, it's the same
marijuana.
setup.
You can
yeah.
get Coca.
Papers,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Something
Yeah,
else
everything,
too, I
yeah.
guess nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah. I mean,
that
we have
shit is
we
crazy.
have the mask vending machines now, so we might as well have something
Yeah,
with something
sure.
that makes a lot of
interesting in
sense.
it. You know.
yeah, they have the
And you're not waiting for your drug dealer to come, like, to wake up. I mean, like, if you call a pot dealer, you're not
Right.
getting that shit till like like an hour and a half until he's like, oh damn, now I just saw your text.
Right.
Like, nah.
Right. Yeah, you got to be on somebody else's
Instant.
time. That way you can go to
get
the
it.
vending
we did a
machine. You're not on
story.
anybody's
We
time.
did a story on the underground site that you can actually buy drugs from, like you know, cocaine or what's it
You're
called?
talking about Silk Road, right?
No, there's another
Not that I
one.
know, not that I know of any of that, but you know,
But yeah, but
You heard from a friend, I'm sure.
But yeah, but you can actually.
so I've heard.
So for those people that want to order, you know, drugs or Adderall or heroin or coke or whatever it is, you can go to this. What is it? Silk Silk Road,
Get your
think I
shopping
know.
cart out and
and
your
you can
online
actually order.
shopping cart.
But
fill
the
it
thing
up.
about
Get
it
your
is that
Bitcoins.
yeah, right. You have to buy.
You
you have to
better
pay
get
for it in
your
Bitcoins.
Bitcoins.
Right. Yeah, that's the only way you can pay for it in Bitcoins
The anonymous money.
or something like that. So yeah, so you can't buy those drugs like that with regular money. So, but it's good. It's a good place to know if you know. I don't know. From what you heard, how long do you think the delivery time is? From what your friend told you.
You know, I'm sure it depends on your location.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you got somebody who is selling in, let's say, New York or something like that, I mean, probably like a day or two, maybe. You might
It
not
takes
want
a
to.
day or two.
Probably. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm spoiled. In
Really?
Philly. I'm spoiled. I have
Just don't put your
But I
address
do
on
think
there.
Silk Road now is like, I was reading something about them seizing Silk Road actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, the thing is, people are gonna understand, like, this coronavirus, this whole situation with this pandemic, you can't be knocking hustlers. Like, stop that shit. Like, people gotta live. Like, what do you want us to do? You know what I mean?
I know, right?
It's
That's
ridiculous.
That's just a. I'm mad at you because you're doing it because I'm not doing it.
Exactly.
That's what that is all the time.
Haters.
Right, that you're being productive in a time that you could be sulking like someone else. Because usually, someone who's complaining is usually someone who's also sulking and isn't
Right.
real happy with their situation. So they're worrying about what everybody else is doing,
Right.
instead of looking at themselves.
Because this is not
getting their
really
shit
a very
together.
happy situation right now, but you could make the best of it.
Right, and you can make it a happy situation by you're around people who you want to be around,
Oh, yeah.
and you have time to do things that you weren't able to do before because you're always busy, beating that clock and having to show up for work every day.
You know what? That's exactly what I said too. I was like, listen, if you don't take this time to reflect on yourself and make yourself better, You know what I mean? Like, you can die tomorrow. Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not promised for sure.
I mean, like, I know people that's got family members who have passed from this. You know what I mean? And they're still being assholes. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, when is the point where it makes you open your eyes and be like, damn, like, what am I doing with my life right now? You know what I mean? Instead of fucking spending my energy hating, let me do something productive.
Right.
But you know,
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it also that you also have to look at is that it's, as it relates to what we just talked about in terms of the drugs. The thing about it is, one, it actually, when your economy's hurting, you definitely need to do anything that you can to bring in some type of revenue. So it might be the drug dealers,
Right.
and there might be the drug users to put the economy back in some type of function.
wasn't this? I feel like this country was built on that.
Right, and that was just law stuff. Is look at alcohol. Alcohol used to be illegal too, and now it's not,
Right.
and it's up like 75% since COVID.
Yeah, look at me
Alcohol
now.
sales, alcoholism, people, checking into rehab, like that's going on like crazy. So if somebody already has a vice that helps them to get through something that they're seeing it as it being a difficult type of thing, like how is it hurting you?
And
You know what I'm saying?
especially
How's
when
it-
the government restricts laws with the bars now, especially because they have to close at 10 p.m. My friend got fined.
Well, depending on
20
where you are, some places maybe 9, some places like I'm
Yeah,
in
of
Newark.
course.
Ours is 8 o'clock.
And the rules are so strict that you get charged with a $10,000 fine if something is not right, if you're selling alcohol past these hours. And that's a way for, I would say, the government to get more money from the people. Because they keep giving money out, right, with unemployment, and then they keep taking from the people until the people have nothing left.
Shit, fuck that.
Which is not a good situation, folks.
This is a sad fucking world.
Shit, and it gets worse and worse. And it's gonna get more and more violent. The more you, especially with these contact trackers and just saying where you going to, mind your fucking business. Don't tell me to wear a mask. Fuck you.
and giving you guidelines that you're gonna. It's
So-
like you have to do it. You're gonna have to do what somebody else is telling you to do. Like who's gonna handle that well? People that are like have been doing whatever they want to do up till this point, and you're gonna be told you got to do this and in this way. Like that's not like an easy.
Of course. It affects my business because I'm in the personal training business, and I work at a gym that's 24 hours. And I do have this one client that likes to go late, and now it's going to be closed at 10, 9, and basically it affects people's lives. If you're going to keep putting people in the house, they're going to become more mentally unstable, and then the suicide goes up and depression goes up and all these things.
And
everything is
AA
up.
meetings are definitely.
Oh, they're doing good.
And
You're making bank. Purell, all these companies.
Yeah.
I'm saying, and then the need to masturbate, it's just not the same anymore. You can't even put your hand on your dick and not think that you're going to give yourself reverse corona.
That's the
and
main
shit
reason
like
why
that, you know what I'm
tissues went
saying?
out of stock, by the way.
I'm saying, man, I hate that
Reverse
shit,
corona.
man.
You get reverse corona from jerking off.
I'm just
like,
saying,
where
you
did that
could.
come from?
You could, man. You can't even put your fingers. You can't even finger fuck no more because you didn't sneeze in your hand and shit. Now they got
You
now
use some hand
now,
sanitizer.
why I
And
get
wash your
rubber gloves.
hands.
now they
like,
fucked up and shit.
Wash your hands.
You know, you can't gag anymore. All those things like sucking dick or eating pussy,
No
stuff
spitting.
like that.
Is
you can't no
spitting done?
spitting on it.
Spitting
Fuck, you
done?
can't even do none of that shit.
I actually read online, though, that COVID cannot be transferred through sex.
Shit.
That's what the
Who
CDC,
said that?
the CDC
Oh no,
said
through
that.
sex.
Bodily-
But
Through
technically
sex.
speaking, if let's just say somebody has COVID, and I'm like facing somebody, so now I'm like, if you can get the visual.
Which way? Which way you facing?
I'm facing
Which way?
face to face. We'll just say face to face in this case. It is very easy to catch COVID through sex.
Yes, it is.
Even if
Having
you're not
sex.
kissing,
that.
because it's in the air particles
Right.
apparently.
Yes.
So me talking right now, there's little bits of it coming out that.
So wear your mask when you have sex.
And
folks.
Even if you go into the bathroom and you use that when you flush the toilet, the air particles come up, and then you use your hand on that electronic dryer.
When's the last
And
time
now
you used a toilet that's inside?
What? Don't you? Huh?
An actual toilet and didn't just get it in outside. Find a spot outside there.
The shit?
Oh, I wasn't thinking
No,
about
I said
shit.
I
wasn't taking it that deep.
I'm saying when you go in the bathroom and shit, the air particles.
Oh yeah,
come
that's why.
And that machine.
Ebola and what was the other one? SARS back in.
SARS in 2002.
It was
yeah.
there was a guy that was in a hotel that had it, stayed in a hotel and vomited and shit in the toilet, and a whole bunch of people in the hotel.
Gosh.
It went through the plumbing system and came out of the toilets and was there when people were going to use the bathroom. For real, like people were like died from that shit from his vomit and shit in a hotel bathroom. For real, you can look it up. I'm not full of shit.
Well, let me ask you a question. What are some? Since you know what you're stuck in the house a lot, and whatnot, what are some ways that you can sexually play safely? Is there anything that you've you've done to kind of help offset?
I have an
sexual?
idea.
Ooh, Karen Von was.
I'm just saying. You know those, like full body latex suits. You know, like have you seen
With the
American
whole
Horror
mouth
Story?
and
Like in the
everything.
first season where the guy comes in and she's like, oh no, this must be my husband. Like come and take me. He's got this whole like full body,
whole face,
full
covered.
body suit. Sorry. That might work actually.
It
I
might.
mean, well, actually, maybe
I'm not sure if
though.
latex
I don't
protects
know.
you from COVID.
Wait a second. I was thinking if it's covering your face.
Right, and
But
isn't it like
then-
like a tube or something that you're breathing
Right.
through, so you're not blowing
Yeah.
things out into the air if you're breathing,
But-
just and your nose and everything is covered. There's just a little hole opening
Yeah.
for the straw to go into.
But isn't
a
that enough
suit.
though to catch coronavirus? Now maybe I
it's
should retract
respiratory.
this.
It's more of a respiratory thing because with the nose and the mouth.
Yes.
This is so.
Who knows? I mean, you just probably have to be by yourself, or you could be seven,
Oh, yeah.
6
Asexual
feet
all
away.
day.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Get a hazmat suit
No, you might
and
have
then
to
put
do
like
that.
a little hole by like your dick area.
Yeah, that's very
and then
possible.
that way.
But the Department of Health said that there is a safe way that you can have sex by using the walls.
Glory holes.
No, not using walls.
Like putting up
Maybe.
the plexi walls like they
Oh,
have like in
Lord.
the drugstores now, like in
That's
in stores.
ridiculous.
Well, no, not using those walls, but I think all of their sex has to be waist up,
Right.
in order for it to be safe, like from like here and here.
That's like super kinky though.
Yeah.
You know, what the fuck? What
I mean-
fuck other? I wonder if
Armpit,
I wonder if
have you ever fucked an armpit?
I haven't.
You should try that.
I'm saying
It's a good
An
time.
armpit.
I'm
It's
just
a really
saying.
good time.
Is it?
It could be.
I
It
mean,
could be.
you could duct tape somebody's mouth so they're not breathing out of it, and then you can still have sex with them. And
I wonder what
It's
COVID
getting hot
sex
in
is
here.
like. Though.
Yeah. Duct tape, one of my
We
favorites.
got a lot of lights and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
wonder-
Must be the lights.
I wonder what COVID sex is like. I'm like, you got two coughing motherfuckers in about.
I
Do
don't
you
know.
think that people are going to be like having a hard time breathing, possibly needing a respirator, and saying, you know what, let's get it in one time before we
Yeah.
run to the
I mean,
hospital?
yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
check
before we
ourselves in.
die.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna do
Just
it anyway.
Just watch your life beep away.
That's a good
Beep.
attitude. I
That's
like
when
that.
she got to try
If I'm
anal
gonna die
first and all
from
that.
it, I'm like, I'll die having sex if I can't breathe with COVID than dying without having sex. So
I'm saying you
Yeah.
just gotta stay away from motherfuckers and whatnot.
yeah, so get tested and then find out if you're good to have sex or not.
I know, absolutely. Anyway, we're gonna take a 5-minute break or 6-minute break because I got a cough. And this is the Triple Radio Show with your boy Will BK, Justin, Jenner G, DJ Cannon, on Caroline. We'll be right back on the Triple Radio Show in 1 minute.
It's too bad. That's not COVID, is it?
I hope not.
Oh my
Don't do that coughing around here. We're not 6 feet apart.
I know.